Hello guys, how's it going? It's Professional here, and today I have a crazy new money guide. This guide will show you how to get $10 million per day, and I will show you how I make it in this video. You did not read the title wrong. I made $10 million in one day. This guide is only temporary as it will last from December 25th to December 31st, so make sure you really take advantage of it. This guide can still be used after that, but it will get you between 5 to 6 million a day instead. Now then, this guide, you can do most of it solo, but at the end, you need at least 2 friends to help. You need a bunker, one large CEO crate warehouse, and a terabyte. You need to buy the nightclub in order to own a terabyte though. MC businesses are optional, but we'll add on to that $10 million. Now enough of me talking, let me show you guys what to do. Now the first thing that you want to do in this guide is go to your bunker and buy full supplies for it. It's double money on the bunker, which means you'll be getting double back. You should still buy supplies even if it's not double money. And then go to your MC businesses. If you have these will get you more money. You don't have to have the MC businesses for this guide, but they do get you a good extra amount of money. Go to all of your MC businesses. I prefer to do coke, meth, counterfeit cash, and weed. Those are the best. Do those. Buy full supplies for all 4 of them. And I know what some people are thinking. They're always going to ask me, why are you buying supplies? It's much better to buy supplies than steal supplies because you're constantly stealing supplies and you're wasting time on those resupply missions. Here, all of your businesses are going to be full in supplies and producing. And in the meantime, you can do other activities, which I'm going to show you guys in a little bit here. Now, when these businesses are producing, you're going to want to keep an eye on them. And every 2 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes around there, you're going to want to go back to these businesses and you're going to want to resupply them. Bunker takes about 2 hours and 20 minutes to produce one batch. The MC businesses like coke, it takes 2 hours to produce one batch. Meth, I believe it takes close to 2 hours and 45 minutes. Weed and counterfeit cash around 2 hours and 30 minutes for one batch of full supplies to finish. And just keep resupplying it. Keep buying those supplies every 2 hours. When you stock those places up, you'll be ready to sell later. Now, you're going to want to go to your nightclub after this. Now, if you have a nightclub, this is going to help you a lot on this guide. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to select these 5. They are the best ones. Cargo and shipments, sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation. When one of them finishes, you're going to want to choose organic produce next, so it'll still be producing. And then when another one finishes, then you want to choose printing and copying. And now, what are you going to do while these are producing? Well, you can do one of 2 things. The first thing that you can do is you can go on the security cameras. And the reason that you can go on the security cameras is because when you go on the security cameras, you will not be kicked for going AFK. Make sure that you disband your MC or your CEO before you go on the security cameras. The reason you want to disband those is because you won't be charged fees for those businesses and because you can't get raided. You can still get raided when you're on the security cameras. When you're on the security cameras, you will not be kicked and you can stay on these and your businesses will be producing. The MC businesses, the bunker, and the nightclub, they will be producing while you are AFK. You know, if you got to go to school or if you got to go to work or if you got to do something, you got to eat dinner or, you know, you got to go out or even if you got to go to sleep. You can go on these security cameras and you can just basically stay AFK for as long as you want. And I've gone to sleep so many times and I've just went AFK on the cameras and let my businesses produce. And, you know, don't worry, like I said so many times, don't worry about your consoles overheating. The next-gen consoles are meant to stay on for long periods of time. My PS4 stayed on for 4 days once. It hasn't given me any problems. On the Xbox One, I know that you need to go to your settings and you need to turn off idle options because if you don't turn that off, you will be kicked for inactivity. So make sure if you're an Xbox player, you turn that off if you plan on doing this method. Now, this is if you want to go AFK. If you don't want to go AFK, here's what you're going to do per hour. Let me show you guys now. What we're going to want to do in between while our businesses are producing is we're going to go to North Los Santos and we're going to go to this Los Santos Customs right here. And we're going to want to steal a nice car. This is where the nicer cars spawn. This car I stole. It's an Uber mocked Oracle and I got close to $8,000 for it. And you're going to want to do this in a public lobby. Try to find a public lobby that has around 3 to 6 players in it. Not more than that because we want business battles to spawn. If you don't want to do business battles, that's fine. But I like doing them also in between because it gets some extra money and helps to fill up your nightclub. You could also do this in a public solo if you want. But I like for there to be a little bit players in there just so we can get those business battles. So what we're gonna want to do right after that is go to our terabyte. And the first thing that we're gonna want to do is source crates. Pick one crate warehouse that you want to source to. You can do 2 if you want, but I found it easier just to do 1 in this case. So we're sourcing the Darnell Bros for me. And source 3 crates at a time. 3 crates, it costs more, but we want to fill up these warehouses as fast as possible. We take the crates, we deliver them to the warehouse, warehouse is filling up. And because it's double money on these crates, you're going to be making a lot of money from these later on when you sell. And also, because we're in a small lobby, the chances of people bothering you and griefing you is very slim. Now, right after that, we see a business battle spawn. These will spawn every 15 minutes, so long that you're in a lobby with not more than 6 people, because when it's more than 6 people, the free mode events start, and then the free mode events, they interfere with the timer. So right there, we delivered a business battle, and there's 2 types of business battles, the one with cargo and product, and the ones with event cargo. The event cargo, it's unique to this week, and you get around $40,000 in cash if you deliver that, and you can get a sweater or the up and atomizer if you don't already have that gun. Now, what we're going to want to do right after that is we're going to want to go back to the Terabyte, and now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to Client Jobs and choose this one, Diamond Shopping. This is the best client job to do, and confirm, start this one up. It's also double money on Client Jobs. So we start that up, and we're going to want to head on over to the jewelry store. Don't bother driving the Terabyte over there. Don't use the drones. Just take your helicopter or your presser, whatever you're using to transport yourself over there. Get over there, blow up the guards that are out front, go inside. I like to use an assault shotgun in this, clear out the jewelry store, and then get the diamonds and get out. Once we deliver it, we get about $60,000 for this job. Pretty good money for such a small amount of work. Once you finish that diamond shopping, you're going to want to go back to the Terabyte, and you're going to go back to Client Jobs. And this time, what we're going to do is we're going to do targeted data. We go to the Life Invader offices. You can use the drone if you want, but in this case, I'm just running inside. You got to shoot your way through the security guards, and the cops surround you. Right after this, we hack the computer, we get out of here, and we just kill the target. Easy money, $60,000 again. Take a buzzard right here, blow this target up, $61,000 right there. Good money right there. Look, we're pretty close to $170,000 in cash, and we're also filling up our crate warehouse. So right after that, we're going to source 3 crates from the Terabyte, and we deliver them right here. 3 crates delivered. And again, remember, because we're in a small lobby, people are not attacking us. So we have a much greater chance of delivering the cargo without any trouble along the way. Once that's done, we go outside, and guess what? Another business battle spawns. You might want to use a stopwatch for this, because business battles, they will spawn every 15 minutes, so long as free mode events don't spawn. Now we go here, we deliver the event cargo, we get $40,000 in cash, also good extra amount of money, and we get a sweater in this case. You know, I don't really care for the sweaters, but I was doing this for the money, and if you don't have the up and atomizer, you have a chance of getting it here. Once that is done, we're going to want to go back to the Terabyte, and now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to source CEO crates. Again, we source 3 crates. And guys, when you are sourcing crates in these lobbies, make sure you keep an eye on who is in that lobby, because even though the lobby might be peaceful when you first joined, a random griefer could join at any moment and could try to blow up your crates. This guy, this nomad guy, he ended up joining the game later on. He was just following me on the highway here. I didn't know what he was trying to do, and then I saw these missiles behind me. I jumped out, and he ended up killing me right here, but he didn't blow it up, because when you jump out of these vehicles, they can't lock onto them when you're not inside. So they have to manually try to blow them up. And this idiot, he probably thought he blew them up because he ended up killing me, but he failed, and he ended up flying away. I ended up delivering the cargo, and it was safe. So you got to watch out for these people. These people could join at any moment. So cargo's delivered, and it's safe. We got 3 crates in the warehouse. So just keep an eye on who's going to join that lobby. So once that's done, we're going to want to go back to the Terabyte, and we're going to want to do a diamond shopping. Diamond shopping cooldown has ended. There's a 30-minute cooldown on it, and also on targeted data. We get that done right there. We get $60,000. We're at $250,000 in cash. And then right after that, we source 3 crates. We deliver it to our warehouse here. In the warehouse, so long as you don't have any incidents along the way, it'll take you around 5 hours to finish. And then right after that, what we do right here is we do another targeted data. We take out the target. And there we go. Look at that. $62,000. We got $311,000. This is in 1 hour. So in 1 hour, we made $311,000, and we filled up our warehouse. Now it's time to sell. Okay, so now we're selling our stuff, and the first thing we're selling is we're selling a special rare crate that we got, and we paid $21,000 for this, and it's selling for $210,000. And this crate, it doesn't matter what kind of lobby you sell this in. It can be a solo lobby, because the special rare crates, you don't get a bonus for them. So we got $210,000. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to selling our 111 crate warehouse. I filled this up to 111 crates. This took me 1 day to do. It took around 5 to 6 hours to fill it up. And look at this, all filled up, 111 crates. We go over to the computer, and instead of it being 2,200,000, it's 4,400,000. And you guys are going to think I'm crazy for saying this, but I'm selling in a full 30-player lobby. And the reason I'm selling in a full lobby is because you get a big bonus. You're going to get a $44,000 bonus per player, and you can make a huge profit. You can activate Ghost Organization to be safe. That's what I do right here. Instead of getting $4,400,000, I got $5,283,000 back. So I got close to a $900,000 bonus there. And I could have gotten even more because some people here left. It went down to 22 players. But if you sell these in a populated lobby, you'll get big bonuses back. Now we're moving on to our bunker. It's selling for $2,100,000. We're just going to buy supplies right here so it produces for the next batch. We sell that $2,100,000. That's going to be a $21,000 bonus per player. Look at this. Instead of getting $2,100,000, we got $2,583,000. Almost a $500,000 bonus right there. Then right after that, we're going to move on to the MC businesses. And we're going to start selling meth right here. Meth sells for $357,000. We're selling this in a populated lobby. That's going to be a $3,570 bonus per player. And look, sold for $431,000. Pretty good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our next business. Next business, we're selling the weed business, and we're selling it for a little bit less than full right here. Sells for $252,000 normally, but we're selling it for $236,000, and we still made a good bonus right here, $269,000. It could have been a little bigger, but a lot of people ended up leaving the server, but it's fine. Next, we're selling counterfeit cash, and counterfeit cash sells for $294,000. That's a $2,940 bonus per player. We sold that. And right here, a griefer ended up blowing up one of the bags. We made $226,000 back. It's not that big of a deal because we still made a profit from it, and it's minuscule in comparison to the amount of money we made from crates and the bunker. So right now, we're selling our final MC business, cocaine. We're selling it for $420,000. And we sold it for $529,000. That's a $110,000 bonus. This was a griefer right here that tried to blow me up on an Oppressor Mark II. I actually shot him off with the Up and Atomizer. And next we're going to be selling our nightclub. The reason that it stopped snowing right here is because I took a break. I went to sleep, and the first thing I did when I woke up is I sold my nightclub, and the snow ended at that point. But it's still in that same day because I started late in the afternoon filling up my warehouses, and then when I went to sleep and I woke up, sold this. So let's see how much money we get from this. We're selling it for $1,355,000, and let's see how much money we got back right here. Let's take a look at this. Curious how much we got back here. I know we got a huge bonus here. Let's check up on it. It was $1,556,000, so we made a $200,000 bonus right there. Pretty good money we made. We made over $10 million in that one day. Let's go to our calculations, and let's see how much we made exactly. And here we come to our calculations, and let's say that we sell one car, that's $8,000. We do 2 diamond shopping, just like we did in that strategy before, $60,000 each one, $120,000 for those two. 2 targeted data, $60,000 each one, $120,000 for those 2. We get $240,000 already. And then we do 3 business battles, regular business battles, they pay around $20,000. You fill up your nightclub with cargo. You could also get the event cargo, where you get $40,000, and you know, you can throw in another client job in there, and you get between $300,000 to $400,000 per hour doing that strategy. Make sure that you are sourcing crates. You know, sell a cart, Los Santos Customs. You can sell one every 48 minutes. Then source 3 crates. Then after you source the 3 crates, do a client job. And then source 3 crates again. Do a business battles. You know, you keep repeating these steps. You do that per hour. You know, you're making money in between. Your businesses are producing, and you're filling up your warehouse. And here are our calculations for how much we sold. That one large warehouse, we invested $666,000. The red is the investment, so we paid for 3 crates at a time, and we sell it for a regular amount of $4,400,000. Remember, this is with double money. Normal amount, it would be $2,200,000. That's a $44,000 bonus per player in that lobby. You know, you could go up to $5,500,000. You know, we could get over $1 million right there bonus. But you know, a few people left. It was a 22-player server. We still made a really good bonus right there. Made close to a $900,000 bonus. So you know, I personally recommend, if you want to make a lot more money back quickly, sell in those populated lobbies. If you're scared, you know, activate Ghost Organization. You get 3 minutes where they don't see you on the radar. They don't see you or your cargo. You got 3 minutes to deliver your cargo. And even then, if somebody tries to go after your cargo, just close your application. You only lose 3 crates. Or if it's like a bunker, or you know, the weed, counterfeit cash, meth, coke, even a nightclub, you'll lose a tiny bit of it, as long as you close your application before they destroy anything, and you can just retry in another lobby. And the bunker, we invested $375,000 into it. Sells for $2,100,000, also double money, and we sold it for $2,583,000 right there. We almost made a $500 bonus. Pretty good, $21,000 bonus per player. The nightclub, we were selling it for $1,355,000. That was producing throughout the entire day. Went to sleep, $1,556,000 sold right there. Weed, invested $150,000 right there. And look, sells for a regular amount, $252,000. We sold it for $269,000 right there. A few players left the lobby. We're selling it for a little bit less than normal, but we still made a good amount of money. counterfeit cash. We invest $150,000 right there, sells for a regular amount of $294,000. We made less here because a griefer blew up one of the bags, but again, it's not that big of a deal. It's minuscule in comparison to the amount of money that we've made from this. And meth and coke, we both invested $225,000. Meth, $357,000 normally. That's a $3,570 bonus per player. We sold it for $431,970. And coke, $225,000 again. Sells for $420,000. We sold it for $529,800. Pretty good right there. And here we come to our final total earnings, and we made $10,880,114. But we add on $1,500,000. That's from that per hour method. You know, the $300,000 that we were making, let's say it's exactly $300,000 as it was in the video. It takes a large CEO crate warehouse 5 to 6 hours to fill up, so this is pretty perfect right here. We add on $1,500,000. We get $12,300,114. And we subtract $1,791,000 from that. That's our total investment, how much we invested in supplies and how much we paid for the crates, for the bunker, and the MC businesses. Everything that we purchased, all the supplies and all the crates together is $1,791,000. And we get a total profit of $10,589,114 in one day. So we made even more than $10 million. We made an extra $589,000 on top of that. I hope that this guide has helped you guys out. Any questions, post them down below if you guys are confused on anything. I'll try to answer to as many people as I can. If you guys enjoyed this guide and you found this guide helpful, drop a like. And if you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, then subscribe. And also, guys, remember, one final thing. This guide is only good until Monday night. Only good until Monday night, only good for this double money event week. You can still use this guide after this event week ends, but you'll be making between $5 to $6 million. So make sure you really take advantage of those double money on those client shops, double money on the bunker, and the double money on crates. I hope this guide has helped people out. This is the most that I've ever made in a day besides the big sales. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.